It's K Clip Crazy with K Clip News, dog. And we live. Shawn Cotton of Say Cheese just recently took to No Jumper, and what he said is gonna have YB better comments flooding his comment section forever. After these comments, Shawn Cotton may want to hire more security. The YB fans may just assemble together, tie him up, make a gravedigger style knot, drag him all the way down to the mountain. Shawn Cotton brought up old Baton Rouge history. He brought up some things that have not been repeated. He also questioned YB's music and made some comments about the Super Bowl stage. If YB is the caliber artist to make it there.
Facts. So, what's your relationship with YoungBoy at this point? Have you ever reached out? Are you trying to get that interview in again?
Boy, they hate me.
They hate you, right?
Yeah, YoungBoy hates my guts.
What is
bro.
the root of that?
I'm scared.
He did the first G Money interview.
I'm scared of YoungBoy.
Oh wow.
You did the G Money interview where he talked about smashing YoungBoy's sister, right?
Yeah, nah, I didn't know about it. I interviewed him over the phone. That was back then when I was interviewing people over the phone that I couldn't get to on speakerphone.
That's smart.
Like speakerphone, but I had the camera on him.
Vlad still does that all the time. A lot of people do, really.
Yeah, but not on speakerphone. Like I was interviewing, I didn't even have a mic on.
Oh, you could just hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All
right.
And he said it, he was like, he said something about fucking YoungBoy's sister, and I'm like, bro, what? And then it went up, and then he died, and then I got the blame for it.
People try to...
But G Money, he like, I don't want to say begged for the interview, but he wanted to do the interview.
Yeah.
And we did it, and he said what he said, and I still get the blame for it. But
Shawn Cotton also goes on to say that certain rappers don't want you to cover their ops. You feel me? They want you to pick sides in the beef. And if you ever like gave they ops any kind of exposure, they're gonna be like mad at you and hating on you.
in media, I try to get both sides of the story.
Yeah.
But in media, you can't play. They don't want you to get both sides. They want you to play their side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Especially if they're clowning their op.
Yeah.
You know, it's one thing if they like run through the details of the situation or whatever, but if they're sitting there joking on them, saying some shit about their mom and their girl and all this, it's like average rapper is not going to be able to just take that in stride.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He also gives his take on YoungBoy's music. He calls it a lot of fluff and a lot of garbage. YoungBoy does have a loyal fan base, and one can say YoungBoy's just feeding his fans because, man, he got so many fans. They loving his music. They never complaining about it. Why y'all complaining about it? But Shawn is saying that this is just filler music. It has no substance to it, and YoungBoy needs to just relock it.
Against their code.
Yeah, YB doesn't. Yeah, they don't fuck with me at all, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's an amazing artist. I kind of give him criticism on the music side where they get mad again, but
What's the
You still post him a lot though. Like,
yeah,
I don't never see any.
What's the main criticism?
He just puts out a lot of BS music. He does, and I feel like he could be more creative with his albums.
Yeah.
I feel like back then when we used to hear Wayne and Dipset and all the locks, and we used to hear skits on albums, and I remember when Wayne used to just a whole song just talking on a song, just talking.
Yeah.
Like to me, that's like that makes people more of a fan when you bring us to your world. And I feel like YoungBoy has no creativity with his albums. And if I knew YoungBoy and I was in the studio with YoungBoy, his albums would be it would be like a book. Yeah. His album should be I just feel like he's just trying to run through. And he's just throwing us music, and he's too big for that.
You see it?
Also says that YoungBoy is lacking substance. Like his music isn't really hidden. He's giving us all these albums, 20, 30 albums, and it's just nothing in his opinion. But some could say that YoungBoy was dropping those albums to get out of certain deals and fulfill certain contracts and really just get off his thoughts. Like, what's the point of letting a lot of stuff sit in the archives or make it to YouTube so the unreleased clippers can make money off your unreleased music? You might as well YoungBoy just probably just thinking like, man, just drop all of it.
Just don't know which day. You know, you could see somebody on
Yeah.
but it's just like, okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. He got like 20 albums, right? It's like, damn, bro, like, I just want him to slow down because the last album was 30 songs, right? His fans are eating it up, but it's just like, give us a skit or two, bro. Have your mom talk on one song. YoungBoy, Montana, what's the Alex, his manager?
Alex
Yeah,
Toomey.
yeah.
Yeah, if y'all watching this,
I think it's Alex.
have his mom just cuss everybody out on the skit in one song, bro. It's little shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's little things that can bring us to the album, bro. Outside of
Shawn
just 30
Cotton is
songs.
just saying YoungBoy needs to go the extra mile, put in a little bit more effort, and give his fans a little more because they deserve it. And Shawn Cotton says he's a fan and he's just disappointed. But the conversation then shifted from there to like longevity, mainstream appeal, cultural impact, and they started talking about the Super Bowl.
Junior or something like that. That's the manager.
Yeah, like
I want YoungBoy to do the Super Bowl halftime show in the next couple of years. But we're gonna need some bigger hits in order for that to happen. You know, it's like we're gonna need stuff that sounds a little bit more palatable.
I feel like Future. I feel like right now, Future, Kanye, and Chris Brown.
Then when Adam mentioned how he wanted NBA YoungBoy to do the Super Bowl, but he just needed quote unquote bigger hits, Shawn Cotton twisted up his face and said, "Hell no."
Okay, I get what you're saying.
You know, I think that people are being kind of
YoungBoy would
ridiculous.
never do a halftime show.
You don't think?
Hell no.
I don't think he has big enough songs yet.
Yeah, but I think he could get
And
there.
I think honestly, he dropped, and I'll with YoungBoy. I think he should have had like with him going on this tour, the album that he dropped after the tour really didn't live up to the hype. Like this was his Carter 3 moment.
So am I wrong for saying what I'm saying?
Nah, you ain't wrong at all.
Okay,
I
they gonna say I'm wrong. They gonna say I'm hating when I just want to see the nigga be great, like Kodak Black. I was supposed to do an interview with Kodak Black. He running around mad, talking about I said something dumb or out of pocket. No, nigga, I just want to see you be great. Get off the drugs and give us another motherfucking institution, nigga.
And they saying what y'all go say, but y'all let me know what y'all saying down in the comment section, man. Is Remo a slick hater too? Talking about YoungBoy can't do the Super Bowl? I personally believe YoungBoy can do the Super Bowl if he just cleaned up his image a little bit. But is Shawn Cotton just a hater or a disappointed fan? Like, is Shawn Cotton going too far with his critiques? Like, do you think they could ever patch this up? Like, will this ever be resolved between that camp and Say Cheese TV? I don't know. If you ask me, Shawn Cotton might need to hire more security, boy. But man, if y'all like this kind of content, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It's K Club Crazy bringing y'all the K Club news, dog. And I'm out of here.